How do you feel about that game? You guys are up 11 with a minute left. You end up winning by 3. Take me through your emotions throughout those last minute and a half.
You win. You take the win any way you can. We got to be better in those moments, though. I'll take responsibility for that. We had things that were working, and we still need to play with that speed that we were playing with. We slowed it down and bled the clock out. By the time, we got an opportunity to take shots, it was deep in the shot clock, and we didn't get the action that we wanted. So I take responsibility for that. We have to be better in those moments, play with more pace. Don't be in a hurry, but, execute our stuff with higher speed.
You guys did a great job tonight sharing the basketball. A lot of guys kind of got in there. The young guys got in there, really moved the basketball. Was that the key to you also win tonight?
I think so. I mean, whenever we play – that type of ball again, but it's the speed at which we do it, which I think creates that movement. And, everybody was a part of it. You can go down the list. Everybody made a play at some point in time for somebody else. And I think that's what you have to do in this league against good teams. You can't be one-sided, right? Defensively, teams lock that down. The more you move them, the more difficult you are to guard, the easier the opportunities you get.
Coach, I know Tyreek came right back in, but was there anything with
He hit his funny bone.
Oh.
Yeah, he's all right.
Okay. And when it came to Austin Rivers, another career night and back-to-back nights, can you just talk about, his performance, what you saw out of him?
He's good. And, he's got the ultimate green light. When you got that type of light and you got that rhythm going, you can have those nights. But what you got to do is you got to give him credit. There's been a, ton said, and he's continued to prove people wrong. He's a much better player now than he was when he got in the league, and you got to give him credit for that. He's worked and worked and worked and become the player that he is. And sometimes it just takes opportunity. Obviously, you play with a guy as great as Chris Paul, your role is different. Now there's opportunity and freedom for him, and he's taking full advantage of it.
DeAndre Jordan's the guy who really cleans up the backboards. He had 16 rebounds tonight, but only 3 points. What'd you guys do defensively to really kind of corral him and shut him down?
Marc did a great job. He did a great job battling him one-on-one, keeping him off the glass. And then the other guys helped him. That was one of the keys that we talked about is, with his size and strength, it's going to take multiple guys to put bodies on him. Brandon came in, did the same thing. So, it was a group effort. I think Marc spearheaded it, and understanding how important, a team like this that can score the way they can, you give them extra opportunities, and you're really in trouble. So you got to give him a ton of credit. He's been banged up and battling, and he went out there and fought, for his guys. I think that was, an awesome performance and a gutty performance by Marc. Again, what these guys have been made of for a long time. It's that grit. All else fails, you just fight your ass off and see what happens.
Coach, you have Phoenix. You're in Phoenix for the second time in 5 days. Is there anything that you guys need to adjust? I know it came down to the last minute.
Yeah, the way that we played that game, I think, the first quarter and the third quarter, that's who we have to be for for 4 quarters. Offensively, we were putting pressure on them at the rim. We weren't settling. We just need to do more of that. And, same as tonight. The ball's got to move. Everybody's got to feel a part of it. And then, keep the pressure on, keep the pressure on.
Coach, McLemore and Chalmers, decision?
Yeah. It's in these seasons, right, everybody's going to get a shot. And for everyone to get a shot, there's going to be nights where someone doesn't. Tonight it was those 2 guys, but every time I looked over there, those 2 guys were cheering on their teammates. They were pushing for them, pulling for the team, and that's the type of guys they are. They're unselfish guys. Kobe, has earned an opportunity. And again, when one guy gets an opportunity, it means that someone else isn't. So it's a matter of being a professional and being a quality human being, and those 2 guys are. And, obviously they want to play, but they took it well and supported their teammates.
It's definitely big for us, get this win and pick up some momentum and going into this road trip. So, it's definitely big to be able to get it before the holidays.
What were you thinking when you guys had a 16-point lead and all of a sudden Williams hits that shot? It's a one-possession game.
Man, it definitely was tough. We all was on the I was on the sideline at that point in time, but we all was anxious and ready to get the win and see what was going to happen. So, we all was just waiting to see what was going to happen.
What have you seen out of Kobe Simmons and the energy that he's brought in the last couple of games when he comes in?
Kobe been playing his butt off, man. He been going out there and laying it on the line, and I salute him for him. It's been tough for him. He been playing down the D League, and he came up, and his name was called, and he came out there and played. He been playing big for us.
Is the energy different tonight, you think?
You said what's that?
Is the energy different tonight?
Yeah, most definitely. I feel like everyone came out and was playing hard. We was going out there and playing hard.
It was your highest scoring night of the season with 115. What does that say about kind of where you guys are going? Is that an indication of improvement here?
Yeah, we're definitely improving. Everyone, the chemistry is getting there, and everyone is getting to know where each other's hot spots is and know where to get them the ball. So, we're definitely doing a great job of sharing the ball and putting numbers on the board.
You're headed back to Phoenix for the second time in 5 days. What adjustments do you guys need to make, from December 21st?
Paying attention to details, go over the scout report and, execute that on the game floor.
Yeah, I think so. And trusting the pass and trusting the next guy. And I think we can also do a better job of once, we create an advantage, we can still drive the paint if we don't like the shot and create even a better shot sometimes because they normally now switching. So the low man, it's a small guy. So we drive it to the paint again. That help is going to be a different guy. And you can even, hurt them even more. For that, we gotta, obviously play a little faster pace, so we're not so deep in the clock and playing against, 4 seconds left, where every shot it feels like it's about a beater.
Did you realize that was the most points you guys scored all year?
I did not realize it. No, I did not realize that. But I'm happy that a lot of guys played, a lot of guys contribute. We played with better energy, I think. And you could see what the things we were trying to do, and that's definitely encouraging. And obviously, we got to do more of that, and continue to grow as a team, and continue to trust each other, and be able to be trusted too on the defensive end. I thought that too many possessions. Obviously, we got away with it, but we made little mistakes, and you can make mistakes, but when it's a lazy mistake or just a non-aggressive, just trying to hide mistake, I don't
Can you describe what you're playing through with the hip?
Not really. Just pain. It's just pain. And it's the left hip and the left ankle, obviously, and it's like the balance leg. But it was totally worth the playing for through it. I wasn't sure today when I woke up. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to play. Driving to the game, obviously I wasn't sure. Thankfully we have a great medical staff that got me ready and going and warm enough to help these guys. That's all I wanted to do, just help them and get a win because, we need this. We need wins, we need home wins and something to build on. So I thought tonight it was, obviously in Phoenix I couldn't get through with it. Like it was a lot tougher. But tonight at least, even though I didn't play great, it was worth it because we won.
This has been a couple games that you've had over the season where you've been game time